Now, this weekend, yes, this weekend, we got Mike Tyson. I don't know if I could say he's coming out of retirement because the fight is an exhibition, but let's say he's coming out of retirement because he haven't gotten a ring in a whole lot of years. I don't know, it's been a decade, it's been 15 years, but he hasn't gotten a ring and had a fight. Because you got to remember, even when Mike Tyson spar, it's a fight. We can call this fight an exhibition all we want to, but the fight between Ray Jones and Mike Tyson is not an exhibition. Ray Jones knows that his life is on the line. He is training harder than he ever trained before in his life. When Ray Jones was at his best, I can guarantee you he never got in a ring like he's getting in the ring this weekend saying, hey, man, this guy's gonna try to kill me. This is probably the most worried he's ever been in his life. He is getting in there with danger. That's right, this is danger. You talking about Mike Tyson. He's getting in there with a guy. When they were both fighting, Mike Tyson was fighting heavyweight. When Ray Jones turned pro, he was a junior middleweight. We talk about 154 pounds versus a guy that was fighting 220 pounds. So we talk about a 70-pound difference. Even though now as you get older, you gain weight. You know, look at Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns for that welterweight. He walks around now, and welterweight is 147. He walks around now weighing 200 and something pounds. That's right. So as you get older, you gain more mass, you gain fat, you get muscles, you just get bigger. Flat out, you just get bigger. So Ray Jones is 200 some pounds now, but he's not a natural heavyweight. Mike Tyson is a natural heavyweight. And the last thing that leaves you when you box is your power. Mike Tyson power has never went anywhere. Ray Jones, his natural power was his speed. He knocked guys out because they didn't see the punches coming. So guess what? The speed isn't there anymore. You can't tell me Ray Jones is fast as he was when he was 20 something, being 51 now. So Ray Jones, what he relies on the most isn't there anymore. Speed. But he still should be faster than Mike Tyson because he's a natural smaller guy. But at the same time, from the looks of the pad work that he's been getting, it looks like he's working on just throwing fast punches. I think what needs to be fast is his legs. He needs to get in and get out. Rest in peace to Walter Smith, who was a famous crunk trainer. He always told me, he said, a man stay still, a man get killed. But if you move away, you live to see another day. So Ray Jones must stick and move. He must get up out of there. You know what I mean? I don't know a burglar that goes to someone's house and stays in there and wait for the police to come to take him to jail, or waits for the owner to come home to shoot them. No, he's in and out. I don't know a bank robber that go into a bank and say, we just gonna wait for the police. No, in and out. And that's what Ray Jones has to do. He has to be in and out. He has to go into the bank. The bank is Mike Tyson because all the money he's getting paid for this fight, Mike Tyson is the bank. He must go and get the bank and get up out of there. That's what he has to do. And he could be successful. Now, with the ball being in Mike Tyson's ballpark, the favorite is in his hand. He's the one that's calling all the shots. I'm quite sure that Mike Tyson has the ring small. So if it's a small ring, that favors Mike Tyson. Yes, the small ring favorite Mike Tyson. Why? Because now the cat that chases the rat or the mouse don't have nowhere to really go. See what I'm saying? But if you put a mouse in a big house, it's harder to catch him because you don't know where he at. So the ring, most likely, if Mike Tyson had it his way, which I do believe he has it his way, is that it'll be a small ring. Now Mike Tyson might feel that, hey, he might be a little arrogant and say, hey, I'm gonna knock him out regardless, and might say, hey, it don't matter what ring. You know what I'm saying? He might not be the person that says the size of the ring. Ray Jones might say, hey man, can we have a bigger ring? And Mike Tyson probably said, sure, yeah, you can have, it's okay. So you know how he talk. So that's gonna play a big key in this fight to see how big the ring is. Will it be a 20 by 20? Will it be a 14 by 14? If it's a small ring, it's even more to the favor of Mike Tyson. If it's a bigger ring, it's more of a favor to Ray Jones. Now, in the favor of being a Ray Jones is that, not saying that he's going to win, because it's a bigger ring, but he don't have to worry about probably getting knocked out. He got a better chance of surviving, you know. And Roy Jones has a big heart. He has a big heart, and I don't think he wants to go into this fight just as a survivor. I think he's going to actually go out there and try to fight and prove to everybody, hey, I don't care. I'm still Roy Jones. I'm still Superman. But, you know, trying to prove to the fans that he is still Roy Jones and he still got it can cause a lot of damage. It can actually get him hurt. So I look forward to seeing this fight. You know, I'm a little nervous for Roy Jones. I'm still excited that boxing will be, you know, it'll be like the Super Bowl this weekend. Everybody, their mama will be watching the fight. All eyes on me. Remember Tupac had that song? All eyes on me. All eyes will be on boxing. You know, everybody will be calling up somebody that they know that's a boxer, that's a world champion, or either a person that boxes. They'll be calling them up, trying to get some insight or asking them, you know, where the fight's gonna be at. I was so happy to get back in the ring a couple of weeks ago because, you know, old is in style again. You know what I'm saying? Old money still spin. So, you know, me getting in the ring at 47 and people talking about, man, K9, you still boxing? Well, you ain't saying that about Roy Jones and Mike Tyson. They still boxing. You ain't talking about is Mike Tyson still boxing? You excited to see him fight. So, yeah, K9 is still boxing at 47 years old. I'm 4 years younger than Roy Jones. I'm 8 years, because Mike Tyson's 55, so I'm 8 years younger than Mike Tyson. And Bernard Hopkins won his won his world title to become the oldest world champion at the age of 46, and then he surpassed it and broke his own record at the age of 47, 48. So, you know, as long as you taking care of yourself, you could do a lot of things in the sport of boxing. You know, I live a clean Christian life. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I stay prayed up, I work out, I take care of my family. There's no stress involved, so, you know, I'm good. So Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones is on paper an exhibition, but it is not an exhibition. It's not. If it was an exhibition, I don't think it would be so many people talking about the fight and interested in watching it, because everybody and their mama know that Mike Tyson is going to try to knock out Roy Jones, and Roy Jones is going to try to knock out Mike Tyson. Now, Mike Tyson, I'm a big Mike Tyson fan, and he is one of the reasons why I started boxing. I'm actually a big Roy Jones fan too, and I love seeing some Roy Jones fights, especially early on in his career. And I just hope at the end of the day, though, neither man gets hurt seriously. I hope the fan and the public love what they see. I hope it's not, you know, a black eye for boxing. I hope that nothing crazy happens.